Hey guys, how you doing today? Hey, my name's John Cassidy, and I'm going to share with you something that we found a while back called Lead Simply. And we all want to get better in our leading strategies and personal development. And sometimes we overthink things. We start making it a little too complex. But at the end of the day, we want to sharpen that knife and become a better leader. And we also want to help rise leaders within our teams. And we found something called Lead Simply. So we're going to take a second. We're going to share this thing with you for the next few minutes. And I really think that it's going to be something that you like and enjoy. And I look forward to hearing your feedback. Thanks a lot and enjoy. So, hey guys, John Cassidy again, and we're going to talk about this concept called Lead Simply. This concept came across my desk from a gentleman named Sam Parker. Sam has a great website out there called givemore.com, and you can check that out. But when we talk about leadership and why do we want to raise leadership up in ourselves and in our organizations, and why do we want to raise leaders and inspire new people to become leaders? Well, here's a couple of quick quotes that I found about leadership, and they all made pretty good sense to me. It's how about this one? Leadership is unlocking people's potential to become better. Wouldn't you like to help people become better? How about the supreme quality of leadership is integrity? Would you like to be known as someone with a lot of integrity? Of course you would. And leadership is the key to 99% of all successful efforts. Well, that's pretty promising. And I'll leave on this one is that people buy into the leader before they buy into the vision. So people buy into you if you're the leader before they buy into what you're selling. So guys, with that, let's move into Lead Simply, and I think you're going to like it a lot. So here's a quick video that tells us a little bit about the Lead Simply program.
Imagine a team of people that cares to make things better continually. Every day, every opportunity. Your team. Where would it begin? Where would you begin? Here's an idea. Model, connect, involve. Model the behavior you want to see. Connect with the people you lead. Involve them wherever you can. See that? 3 simple actions that feed everything else. Be what it is you want to see more of. Do what it is you want everyone else to do. Think about that. What is it you want to see from your team? More enthusiasm, less cynicism, more results, less busyness, more objectivity, less wishing and guessing. How about more focus and less distraction? Or more kindness, truth, and humility, less ego? More time, effort, care, whatever it is you feel is most important to creating that better experience for everyone. Whatever you feel will bring the best results, that's what you want to model. Regardless of circumstances, no exceptions. You're the leader, it's your tone to set. And we lead by example, one way or the other. Model what it is you want to see, connect and involve. Give people the time you'd like to be given. Let them know you've got their back and appreciate them. Talk, listen, show, share. Connecting is how you'll hear things sooner rather than later. Connecting is how you'll learn more, inspire more, and how you'll encourage people to make better things happen. Have more frequent and meaningful conversations about what it is you and your team do and the value you bring to the world. Show people the big picture more often and help them connect to it personally. Invite people to see things from your view, your vantage point, so they're more informed and get better at solving problems with you and without you. You want stronger people? Future leaders? You've got to involve them more now in solving the challenges you face. Wherever you can, let somebody else lead the effort to make something good happen. Think about it. When we're more involved in something, we're more responsible to it. We care more, right? Remember, each of us every day has these 1-second opportunities. 1-second opportunities where we can change everything with a little more patience, a little more encouragement, a little more connection, a little more involvement. Leadership. It's really not complex. It's simply caring about the people we work with, involving them the way we'd like to be involved, treating them the way we'd like to be treated. Not rocket science, just the golden rule. Model the behavior you want to see. Connect with the people you lead. Involve them wherever you can. Isn't it time we made more good things happen for everyone?
Awesome. So lead simply, guys. This is what it's about, I'm super excited and proud and honored that you guys took time out of your schedule to listen to me share my thoughts on lead simply. So basically, let's dive into it. And it's how do we create that special team of people? That's what we're all looking for. We're looking for a special team of people that is going to help us grow our organization, and in turn, we are going to help them grow. So it's just an awesome concept, because why is it so awesome? It's just three components that helps us do this thing. We're going to model, we're going to connect, and we're going to involve. So think about this, guys. We want to model the behavior we want to see. So we can apply this to our businesses, or we can apply this as parents, or at home with our spouse, our significant other. We want to just model the behavior we want to see. We also want to connect with the people that we want to lead. So with the folks that are on our team, that's part of our business organization, we want to connect with them more often. And finally, we want to involve those people as much as possible wherever we can. And that's it. It's so very, very simple. That's the framework of leading simple. And why is it so valuable? This is why, guys, is because simple is greater than complex. We need to stop chasing complex solutions to solve our leadership challenges, and embrace what's simple. We need to lead simply. And what can we do more of when we talk about modeling? Model the behavior you want to see. So there's things that we can do more of, and there's things we can do less of when we talk about modeling this behavior we want to see. And now, for a second, just think about some of the things that you would like to do more of, some of the things you like to do less of when we talk about modeling the behavior you want to see. Take a second and go ahead and just write those down, just a few of them. I'm going to get into maybe a couple ideas really quick. So so let's look at some of the ideas. How about if we did, when we're talking about modeling some of the ideas, what if we did more enthusiasm? We were more enthusiastic. We were more focused on results, and we were, how about, more approachable, having a little bit more patience and kindness and recognition and encouragement, and asking and listening. And let's be less cynical and busyness. Let's get rid of the busyness, the distractions. Quit walking on eggshells and being grumpy and felt like you're entitled. Withholding that encouragement, and less telling people, but asking them. Let's think about the more or less concept with the connect part of the foundation. We want to connect with more people that we want to lead. Connect with the people you lead. Talk, listen, show, and share. More, less. What would you do more of? What would you do less of? Just take a second, write it down. I want you to make some goals here of things that you want to do. What is going to make you a better leader? Connecting is how we encourage a flow of information that leads to better discussions, and as a result, better discussions and actions and decisions, right? The better we connect with people, the more positive decisions and actions we're going to have. Now, how can we connect more with our people, and with each other? As leaders, we need to connect with each other. What are some specific ways you want to do this? Let's look at some of the more and less stuff. So more face-to-face interactions. How about more interest in others? More support and encouragement? More public appreciation? How about making yourself more vulnerable? Sharing thoughts and feelings, and sharing of the big picture of where we're going with our business, where we're going as a family, talking to your family. How about less emails and instant messaging? That'd be nice, right? I'm a big proponent of doing more phone calls, for sure. You guys have heard me say that. Less not caring, less self-consumed. It's all about me, less ignoring milestones and accomplishments. Let's really promote those things. And how about less being right all the time? Ego. That's a whole nother training that I'm going to share with you guys one day. We go on to the involvement part and involve those folks that we want to lead as much as possible. There's more and less things that we want to do with this. When we're most engaged in something, it's when we're more involved, right? So being involved makes us feel more responsible to the results. If you want our people or you want your people to be more responsible to results and get better at solving their challenges we face, we need to involve these folks as much as possible. Remember, some of them will be the future leaders. So, how can we better involve the people on our teams? A couple of examples, I think, when we talk more and less, some involving ideas are how about more of letting people lead projects and meetings, letting people do a presentation, asking for input, good and bad. How about more sharing insight and questions and more team development? Less control, less telling, less holding back ideas and questions, less of self-focused intentions and actions. There's definitely things on the more and less side when we talk about involving ideas. So now, involving, what kind of benefits do we get out of involving? So for the individual, how about this? We have better personal development. We we have for the individual, helping them become more valuable to the entire organization, and we're providing them with opportunities to learn and practice. Now, for the team, when we involve folks more often, for the team, how does that work? Well, we have a higher trust environment, we have higher trust relationships, we have more engaged people, and ultimately we have better results. So, better results, better relationships, better experience. That's what Lead Simply really gets down to. Those simple three things of model, connect, and involve will get us better results, better relationships, and better experiences. If we all model the behavior we want to see, connect more with the people we lead, and involve them whenever we can, it can't help but make our possibilities better. So here's a question, what will you do? What will you do modeling now? Who are you going to connect with in the next few days? And what are some of the things that you're going to do, the actions that you're going to do to involve more of those people in the next month? You need to write those down and really think about that. And it's just those little things that you do. Those little tiny changes will make you a better leader. One of the ways that we have opportunity to be a better leader is what we call 1-second opportunities. Now, how many 1-second opportunities do each of us have every single day? It's crazy, right? 1 second where we choose to model the right behavior or not. 1 second opportunities where we change everything with a simple look or a little more patience or a little more encouragement, or 1-second opportunities where we choose to make a personal connection or involve or include someone. What are some examples of opportunities that each one of us have every day? Obviously, we can tell our people on our team that hey man, good job. Even if they failed, good job. Give them that encouragement. So guys, think about those 1-second opportunities because we have a lot of them every single day. Let's talk a little bit about this Leading Simply, and we get back to the foundation and we try to hit this thing home. It's model, connect, involve. Model the behavior you want to see. Connect with those people that you want to lead and involve them as much as possible. And that's it, guys. If you live by those 3 simple principles with leadership, you are going to go there. And guys, you can get to the top by just leading simply. I'm going to take the next couple minutes and I'm going to give you a little bit of a bonus on this training and this presentation. This is from the Gallup poll, And there's three types of people that the Gallup poll, you guys have all heard of the Gallup organization. They've been around for years and years and years. Well, for the last several years, the Gallup organization has been doing surveys to determine how engaged people are with their work. So they've determined through the studies that thousands of respondents that we all fall into one of three categories. 29% of us are considered to be engaged. That means that we're engaged with the work. And how about this? 54% are not engaged. Now, how about this one? The remaining 17%, they're called actively disengaged. They work against the work. Now, I think all of us fall in that disengaged category now and then, but there's really no excuse to ever be actively disengaged. So let's look at these two. Let's look at the last two groups, the 54% and the 17%. So the 54 and 17 together is 71%. So 71% of the people that are just not doing anything. So and why is that the majority? I mean, bad things can spread, right? So think about that. People that are not disengaged, it's not something that we want, of bad things spreading like this. You know, the author of Lead Simply, he calls these groups something a little less clinical. They're called GOMOs and DGRUNTs. GOMOs are the people who go through the motions. They're disengaged for sure, right? Just going through the motions. I'm at work, I'm just going through the motions. The DGRUNTs are the people among us that are actively disengaged. And those are the folks we really, you know, they're really not there. But how about this, guys? 71% of the people that are actively disengaged are saying they're not happy with their current situation. And now, is that an opportunity, or is that an opportunity for you to help somebody out of that disengagement because they're not happy for sure? That's a lot of potential, and it can apply to us leaders too. If we do not model those behaviors we want to see, if we do not connect with the people that we want to involve, our people, we are just go-moing our leadership, right? We're leaders that are go-mos, and I don't want to be that. So how do you feel about the numbers that match up here? I mean, you kind of agree with it, you know. So something that's pretty cool is sending out teachers. And what does that concept mean? So sending out teachers is pretty neat. The Top Gun, you guys heard of like Top Gun, Maverick, Iceman, Goose, Viper, right? Yeah. So if you're my age, you know what I'm talking about exactly. It's a movie called Top Gun, and it was back in the '80s, and it was a pretty awesome movie for sure. But this is pretty cool. In Lead Simply, the author, he shares a story. There's a book called Lead Simply, and the author, Sam Parker, he talks about a conversation that he had with an actual Top Gun instructor. And during that conversation, the instructor shared with him that the goal of the Top Gun program isn't to make great pilots into elite pilots that stand apart from the other pilots. It's more about creating better pilots who go back to their units and help others improve as well. Well, it's about sending out teachers. How about that? What if we sent out teachers? You know, what will we do to model now, to connect in the next few days, to involve in the next few months? What will we do to send out those teachers? Guys, I appreciate your time. Once again, John Cassidy here, and I look forward to putting on this series of trainings, sharing with you, and hoping to help you with your personal development, and look forward to working with each and every one of you throughout the years. Love your feedback on this, and if you liked it or not, and tell me how I can make it better. Thank you so much for your time. So there you have it, guys. Lead Simply. This is the first training of a series of trainings that we're going to put out there for you. I hope you benefit from it. I hope maybe you got a nugget or two. And you know, it's about leading simply. You can definitely aspire to the next level of leader that you need to be within you, and you can help some others come up by just leading simply. You know, model, connect, involve. Hey, thanks a lot again for your time, and look forward to learning with you and making these things better for your enjoyment. So thank you so much, and have a great night.